Welcome, listeners, to the Mini Hero Podcast, your weekly Synthwave digest, hosted by HeartbeatHero and
Nicolas Rixon.
This is your weekly Synthwave digest where we share the red-hot bullets of the latest Synthwave news and new releases coming this week. At the end of the show, we'll play each of our picks of the week. And got a release coming up or a playlist you would like us to mention, DM us and we'll give you a shout out at Mini Hero Pod. And I have a little extra thing I want to do. I want to thank Nicolas. Our show has been listened to over 300 times. We've done 4 shows, 3 test shows, and last week's was the first show. I want to thank Nicolas for all the work he's put in writing and promoting this podcast, setting up an awesome info sheet and posting on Spotify and Instagram. Nicolas, thank you for being entertaining and just being you. You are the best co-host I could wish for.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You have been a mentor, big brother, and how would I say, a superior host. I would like to ask you, what is your meat of the week?
My meat of the week? Oh yeah, it's the week. Well, but my favorite meat, that's how I interpreted it, was steak with pepper sauce.
Right. Okay, rather traditional choice there, I have to say. It's the man's choice.
Yes.
The man's
choice. What would be your choice?
I would have veal, and I would have it very thin, cooked with butter and sage, and I would like it a bit bloody. I would like to hear it scream, actually, as I sink my teeth into it. Moving on.
I'm actually glad I already ate, because otherwise I would have been so hungry after this segment.
Even after I said that?
I'm pretty full.
So, and your cheese of the week, I know it's going to be everything you can do to not say Gouda.
Well, it's actually not Gouda. It's I really like hamburger cheese.
Oh yeah, burger cheese, American cheese.
I love Beemster. That's a Dutch cheese. That's really good. My wife got me hooked onto it because she used to be the cheese girl when you went to go to the supermarket and you would order cheese. She would cut the cheese for you.
She cut your cheese.
She would cut my cheese. Also, we have something called smeerkaas, which I put on crackers. It's like a cheese spread.
In English, that makes sense, because kaas, obviously cheese. Smear means the same thing, like smear something, spread,
exactly.
Right?
So that's my favorite.
Smear cheese.
What's your favorite cheese?
Roquefort, the French blue cheese, this week. And also, I love a burger cheese. There's a burger with real cheese on it. No, I can't help you. Get out, actually. But plastic American burger cheese, or a real American cheese, like a Monterey Jack, but that doesn't have any place here. Moving on to fragrances we're wearing this week.
Oh, yeah.
What are you wearing this week? What have you been spritzing your nether regions with?
So I just do the same thing every day. It's the Davidoff.
Cool water.
That's the cool water.
I love it. It's one of my favourite classics. It was one of my first ones that I ever wore. I used to steal my brother's and souse myself with it every morning and get on the school bus and probably cause some brain damage to the other children with its rather aggressive vapour waves. And this week I have been wearing a Lulu by Cacharel, which is from 1987, so very fitting, I think. It smells like if a plastic factory melted and like the carcinogens were like flowing through your body. Food of the week generally for you this week.
Just back to the fragrances real quick. The
Sorry.
The Lulu, what was it called?
Lulu by Cacharel.
Cacharel. I gotta smell that when I drop by the store next week.
Yeah, they still make it. It's so cheap. It's like, I'm not a snob when it comes to fragrance. I like things that are hundreds and hundreds. I like things that are just dollar store, under $10. Like, and I love blind buying things. I think you can just find amazing things, especially old things. I'm a real fragrance head. What's your food of the week in general, please?
Food of the week. Well, I have these. I was craving cookies, and I didn't want to eat chocolate chip or anything. I'm trying to watch the weight, so I've got these Bastogne cookies. Like I have no idea what that means, but sometimes at the bottom of a cheesecake, that's what you have as like the crumbs of that.
Yeah, so it's sort of like a cross between a British digestive and a Biscoff, I would say. It's somewhere in the middle.
A little bit more spicy, maybe even.
Yeah, slightly spicy, sweet, but a tiny hint of saltiness there.
Of course.
Food of the week for me, I did make a rather fabulous mustard and salmon pasta dish, actually. It just came out of my own head. It's not traditional. It was tinned salmon, which people are very snobby about. I don't believe in being snobby about food or fragrance. So I bashed that salmon with some mustard and added some tarragon, and that's all you needed. And I made myself puke it up later because I also am watching my weight. What's your wine of the week?
All right. Okay, wine. So I'm not a wine drinker. My wife loves. Now I'm blanking on the name, but she loves red wine. And if you would to say the name, I would say she like that. A Malbec, of course. That's the one she loves. And I go for like maybe a rosé.
Oh, like Maya Kamara. I know she likes that. Ooh. Pop star Maya Kamara.
Ah, and normally I would go for like a cocktail or something.
Oh, which one?
Something pink.
Like a strawberry daiquiri, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't drink anymore because I was a raging alcoholic for about 15 years. But if I could, I might have a Barolo, or if it was a cocktail, there was one called a Woo Woo, which was, I think, cranberry juice and vodka. Very fruity. You could knock it back and you wouldn't know you were drinking anything. Very dangerous.
So you would prefer alcohol instead of wine as well?
Well, they're both alcohol. Daniel.
Well, like a hard liquor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it was just vodka. I used to put vodka in Evian bottles and just sip it on the train and think I looked like a real career girl. So, speaking of livers, body part of the week is our final weekly feature.
So, yeah, my body part would be my arm, because I had some blood testing done last week.
That's
and
right.
It like had a big blood clot thingy. Bloeduitstorting. I don't know how you say it, but it was like my whole arm was blue, and because of the vein was popped, and so that's my body part of the week.
Okay.
It's a disgusting body part of the week.
That, so that's rather distressing news to hear live.
No, the results were okay, so that's good.
Okay, well, good. I will call off the medical teams I had waiting to fly over.
There you go.
Based in London. My body part, I do like a man's leg. I'm not going to lie. I'm very partial to a leg.
Oh, wait, we're talking about body parts we like on...
It can be whatever you want it to be. Go on, throw in a body part you like.
I got it next week.
Okay. Oh,
that's a cliffhanger for next week.
It would be funny if the questions stay the same. The cheese of the week changes. Anyway, let's move on to some Synthwave news.
And here is the Synthwave news. Power Glove released a new soundtrack on April 3rd, 2025, a dark cyberpunk-metal vibe. A 23 soundtrack release. It also features Evanescence and Alex Seaver, who is from League of Legends. This soundtrack also has some very cool Doom vibes. Listen to the track Makai by Alex Seaver.
Gosh, that's a lot of tracks. I think actually it's 32.
Yeah, didn't I say that? 32?
20. As if 23 wouldn't be enough.
Did I say 23? Oh, that's a Dutch. That's a Dutch in me translating it, because we say it backwards over here. We say 32 instead of 30.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. But yeah, that's a huge album. I can't believe that. Actually, Evanescence on it as well.
Yeah, we totally missed it somehow. So, very cool. Check it out. And now we go to the new releases.
It's time to take a look at some new releases coming this week. New releases, singles coming this week. We have Warlock with Danse Macabre. I love that title. Palm Lake's Motorcycle at Night. RogueFX Great Escape, Late Night Hour Flynn's Arcade, SIXMIXSIX Watch Her, Arkavoid Black Eyes, Synthetica Shadows Deep, Light and Sound by Eyes of Eris, and The Guiding Faces with Wake Me Up Tonight, and that's a maxi-single, so there'll be some extra tracks on there for your delight. And next we have albums and EPs. Legacy of Thought. This is an Interstellar concept album. 15 artists have picked their own renowned spaceships from famous sci-fi media, and they've turned them into tracks, so that's really interesting. And Dream Collab, I think, Cassette and Cyberwalker Lost Highway EP. That features guest appearances from Sleepless Nights and Zayn Alexander.
Yes, all very cool artists. We got some playlists to check out. The UAP Synth Retro Chill playlist. Check that out. It's featured one of my tracks on it. Thank you so much to UAP for doing that. And now it's time for the picks of the week. The picks of the week.
Weren't they the Scottish tribes when the Romans were trying to conquer all of Britain?
I use toothpicks to get stuff out of my teeth.
It's the same thing.
So my pick was Addictum, and Pashang is back with a very cool album they released, which is, I'm assuming, called the King's Order album, or it's called the King's Order, and I picked the track Bulgasin 1. And it's released on the 11th of April. This synthwave track brings you to many places. You start in the Orient, and as you travel through space, you enter a trance club surrounded by friends ready to dance all night. It's such a great track by Addictum and Pashang. It's available on It's available on all stores and streaming services, and you can get it on Bandcamp at addictum.bandcamp.com. Then we go to Nick's pick.
My pick is the aforementioned Motorcycle at Night by Palm Lakes. That's out this Friday, and it features a singer, Anthony Sahota. I had a look at him, and it's quite interesting. He's a self-proclaimed singer and actor by day, racing driver by night.
Wow.
So I thought that's rather interesting. I'll try and tag him so everyone can check him out. 5 more singles are going to be released over 6-week increments by Palm Lakes, so we'll be keeping you up to date on those. And again, that's available at all stores, streaming services, and they're on palmlakes.bandcamp.com.
All right, that brings us to the end of the show. We're going to plug ourselves. You wanted me to talk about the main theme. I made a track 2 years ago for a video game that never got released. They're still working on the game, but I decided to release the track anyway. And it's available on all platforms. Also, check out Heartbeat Hero Radio, April 19th. That's this Saturday. We'll be playing trivia with John Beckett, Fazelland, OSC, and Brandon.
It's going to be amazing.
9 p.m. Paris time. Live on twitch.tv/HeartbeatHero. A lot of people are coming. Everybody's excited for it. And now we go to Nick.
Yes, I was talking over you then, just to remind people it's 9 p.m. Paris time.
9 p.m. Paris time.
Yes, my plug is, it's our new single, Feeling Summer. It's actually a reworking of one of your songs. Kind of what can you say about your original? And then I can go into what I kind of did with it.
So the original, I had this really catchy tune, and the same day I recorded vocals to it, but they were like really short vocals, and I was hoping that one day I could elaborate on it more, and meeting you kind of gave this opportunity to elaborate more on the lyrics, and I really loved the way you took the new take on the track. Also changing the title a little bit. Is it called Feeling Summer?
Feeling Summer, yeah.
Yeah,
it evolved a little bit over time, but well, thank you for giving me the chance to do that. It was a very fertile ground to do something with it. It's a great track, and it's become about those kind of memories you have of when you were younger, like clumsy, sticky, rose-tinted nostalgia for summers in the past where you were navigating dating and romance and crushes and first loves that felt like the end of the world when they broke up, and you're having a little thought or pausing and you smell something or you feel something and your brain goes right back there. So it's a very I don't know. I'd like to think it's a warm, slightly bittersweet summer anthem, because I'm sure we can all relate to an amazing summer that ended on a bit of a dodgy note, can't we?
Yes.
Yeah, it had a bit of a long history to it, but we've just finished it, so it's brand spanking new. And we also had a last minute change of artwork because I suddenly decided I hated it.
I hope to see you next episode here on the Mini Hero podcast. It's the 24th of April. Thanks for tuning in to the Mini Hero podcast. See you next week for more synthwave sounds, news, and picks. Enjoy
Bye-bye.
the music.
And now for our picks of the week. Heartbeat Hero's pick is Edictum and Pashang Bulgay Scene 1. And my pick is Palm Lake's Motorcycle at Night. And we have also snuck in our new song, Feeling Summer. See you next week. the stars. All I want is to remember, keep you in my heart. From the rivers running in the land of Fae, send me kisses on the wind until my dying day.
I wanna ride my motorcycle at night and make my way to you. It's the only thing on my mind. I need a lover, lover. The rhythm of the road, the beating of my heart. The 1 to 0, 0, firing in the dark. You're my destination, we both understand. I wanna ride my motorcycle at night.